This baby right there is going to be moving a bunch of dirt. But if we get this, we're going to have to level out a flat spot somewhere in there to be able to get this to set, because I don't think that the front loader will be able to reach that tall and be able to dump the dirt in. So we'll have to notch something down, get that kind of slid into place. But let's go in and let's go talk to the dealer. Well, we just got done talking to the salesman, and they're going to deliver that T600 out to the claim a little bit later. And who is this? What's this guy want?
Howdy. You wouldn't happen to be casual, would you?
I am, yes.
My name's Damocles. You can call me Dame. The assay and claims office kind of ratted you out. I've been a long time in the area, but it's been a long time since I've been working any claims, or anybody else for that matter. This place has been kind of dead when it comes to the ore production. And I understand you guys are currently working in the area.
Yeah, I had basically leased a claim from a guy that had there's some stuff on there. So yeah, we're running our fingers and seeing if we can get any gold out this place.
Yeah, Kenny mentioned you guys had a big old smile, a bucket of dirt, and a shovel, and not much else when you showed up. I find myself in a situation where I would be interested in investing into a new operation in the area, and you are the only operation that is running. Would you be interested in taking me on as an investor and employee? I like to make sure I have a hands-on approach to my investments.
That actually sounds pretty good, because we don't have a whole lot of money. I've spent all of my savings just to get out here. I think we can most definitely give you a shot if you, invest. We got some stuff that wouldn't hurt out at the mine that we could use.
Well, then I think that this might just be a very good beginning to a new relationship, business and otherwise. Like I said, I'm a local, and I think we should seal every deal with a drink. Why don't you come up to the Whiskey Beaver and tie one on just a little bit before we get to it?
I suppose it is early in the morning, but I suppose we can go tie one on real quick, and then I can take you out to the claim.
Morning.
Yeah, jet fuel in the morning.
Distance in the afternoon.
Heck yeah, makes the day go by a little bit quicker, right?
Yeah, let's go check that claim out.
All right, Dom. Well, welcome to the claim. It's not much, but there was an old pile of dirt that sat over there that I started digging into, and eventually started getting up some pay dirt and just some regular dirt. So we're kind of processing some of this dirt that had moved.
You're looking like you're starting to do the separation for sure.
Yes, yeah, the just moving sheer material.
Who's this stranger?
Well, Zoom, this is Dom. Dom, Zoom.
Howdy, Zoom. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You got a nice hat.
Same. I gotta say, it looks like you guys are getting geared up to make some money, and I'm here for it. I've put forward some information and a little bit of cash. Hopefully, we'll be able to push this to the next level. A little bit of sweat and tears and a little bit of cash. I think you boys have what it makes to make some money.
I'm really hoping so. I guess the first thing that we need to do is we got to get this whole pile of pay dirt through that trommel, because I told the sales guy that I don't quite have all the money, but I promised him that we would, and if we don't, we got to pay a little extra. So I guess the race is on to get all that dirt moved into that trommel and make as much gold as we possibly can.
Cash on the barrel, all that's a good way to operate if you can do it. Let's get to it.
All right, let's start moving. So we got the excavator. I think that thing has been working fairly good to be slinging a bunch of dirt in there. We do have, where did that old front loader go that had the tracks on it? I didn't bury it underneath a pile of dirt, did I? Oh, there it is. It's on the other side, guys. So I don't know if somebody wants to hop into that. The other thing we got to make sure is I'm betting we haven't cleaned that out for a while. We have some tailings and things that need to get emptied out on the trommel. Otherwise, we won't be able to produce the gold.
All right. Well, maybe I'll give this thing a little bit of TLC, take a once over and see if she's ready to go, and maybe I can start moving some dirt for you.
Yeah, sounds good. That thing should be able to start moving some dirt, or even just try pushing it closer to the excavator. All right. Well, Zoomer was wondering if I could grab the end loader and start picking up some of this tailings and whatnot out of this trommel, and that will do that. And he's going to load up all that gold concentrate and bring it to the wash plant, so that way we can start making some money. It's going to take a little while. Be kind of nice once this thing is out of the way and we have something that's actually going to just dump the tailings on and make a pile. How many buckets we got there, Zoom?
I don't know. I can't camp past 5.
Can't. Well, I'm glad that we got you then, huh? I tell you what, this side hill is nothing that I want to mess with on this loader, but this is the way we got to do it, unfortunately, at this point in time. So hopefully... Whoop! Watch where you're driving, bud. Just about hit me there.
You watch where you're driving. I was going forward. You're not an airplane. You don't get the right of way.
I'm bigger. All right, well, let's let Zoomer take care of this. He brought all the gold back up to that room. We can hop out. We'll let him take over this if he wants to, and I'll maybe bring that excavator over and sling that dirt a little bit quicker because we got to make some money. Let's see what these two hooligans are up to. Hey, guys, I think, could we get one of you? I don't care who it is. Could we get one of you guys? We do need to kind of start pushing off and making a spot over there by the trucks where they're parked, that we can have a little spot that's a little bit firmer than what we have at this point in time to basically get that trommel, the new wash plant, unloaded. Anybody want to go do that?
That little skid steer looks like it's probably up to the task for the process. It's up to you guys. Which do you want me doing here? I can either move some tailings, or do you want to move tailings?
I could do either one.
Well, how about Dom? How about you go hop in that skid loader? I think you're familiar enough with that and you can't run into anything, so that's probably pretty good.
Sounds good.
I don't even know how to do that.
Maybe make a little flat area so that way we can get everything unloaded. Zoom, you could probably just keep running tailings. I think, to be honest with you, what do we got left in tailings? The fine tailings looks like they could get emptied a little bit more. The coarse tailings were sitting at about 50%. So the fine tailings, I believe, come out of this one down here. And we could empty some of that stuff out, and I'm going to keep slinging some of this stuff.
How far do you want me to take this parking pad over?
Well, let me come over there and I'll take a look and see. We'll kind of figure out a game plan to see what I think here. Yeah, I think that's looking fairly good. I wonder if you could come a little bit closer to the wash plant, or I think you could come a little bit further to the gold room, towards where we're kind of working. Maybe another swipe or two.
Swing area there. Open it up for turns.
Yep. Because I think, they're going to have to come in here with the semi. Otherwise, we're going to have to unload it way down at the other end. And we're going to have to somehow try to push that dang thing all the way here. And about all that we got is some of this old equipment, and I'm not sure if that thing's up to the challenge. Doing a good job, though, Dom. I'm going to go back to slinging some more pay dirt, and let me know when you are done. Wonder if I should give Zoomer a call and ask him to run to the store.
Hello?
Zoom, hey, are you still in town?
Oh, yeah, I'm still over here getting my wings.
Could you stop at the dealership? When I met Dom earlier this morning, there was a D6 dozer that I wouldn't mind trying to see if we could grab there before it gets sold. Would you mind heading over to the dealership, go talk to the salesman, and, see if we can work out some sort of deal? Make sure we don't spend too much money on it.
They do have a D6 here, but he said he's going to call you with the price because he doesn't trust that. He doesn't trust me with the numbers.
All right, well, I'll wait for his phone call. Hello, this is Casual. Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, Zoom stopped in there? Okay, perfect. Yeah, he told you to call me. Yeah, that's what I told him to have him do. So there was that D6 dozer that he mentioned to you in there that we wouldn't mind having here on the claim, so I could work out another deal with you. Okay, great. So that 150,000 that we were deciding for the T600 wash plant? What if we added another $100,000 on that? I got a bunch of gold concentrate sitting here. I got some gold in the gold room ready to get processed and sold. How about this? All this money that we get and we sell as gold, we pay you off right then, and I'll take out the loan difference. You'll do that? All right. Well, I'll send Zoomer and get the paperwork all signed and ready to go. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Hey, Dom, guess what?
Yo.
That D6 dozer that I seen there at the dealership earlier this morning?
Yeah.
That baby's
almost
coming
new.
to the claim. Yeah, it was almost new. But yeah, we're getting that thing to come to the claim along with that T600.
All right. Well, that'll definitely be a force multiplier for the production.
Yeah, we should be able to start moving a bunch of dirt with that thing. All right, well, I need to call Zoomer back and let him know that the deal's done, and he can go finish signing up the paperwork there and get him back to this claim and stop stuffing his face full of food.
Hello?
Zoom, hey, I just talked to the dealership. That D6 dozer, Make sure you bring that back with you. All right, we worked out a deal. 150,000 for the trommel, another 100,000 for that dozer. So we're in debt for 250,000, but we got lots of buckets up here of concentrate. So we need to get back up here. We need to get that stuff into the gold room, get the gold figured out, get that sold so we can pay the dealership, and then we're going to take out a loan to finish off what we owe left on that for the equipment.
Well, I already left with the truck and the trailer with the dozer on it. I didn't sign anything. I just left. Okay.
All right. Well, that sounds good. I'm pretty sure everything got worked out. So, all right, we'll meet you up here shortly. All right, let's get this thing all fueled up. And while that's doing, we can start loading some of these buckets. Oh, my goodness. The amount of gold that we're going to be getting is awesome. Wait, what is that noise? Oh, my goodness. What is that thing?
Looks like a Peterbilt from over here.
Oh, my good Lord. Who let you drive that thing?
Can you believe they trusted me with this giant ass thing?
No, I really can't. I can't believe you actually got it here in one piece.
Kenworth, my bad.
That thing,
hard body.
that thing is beautiful. Even though what's more beautiful is this D6 dozer you got strapped on here. All right, well, let's get this dozer unloaded.
I found the right connects.
All right, well, I must have spoke too soon, but man, that is a gorgeous. Wow, look at that thing. I just, woof. Look at that baby purr. All right, I need to get this gold into the gold room. You guys are distracting me with that piece of equipment there.
New toys are new toys, boss.
Yes. All right, let's get this stuff unloaded. Oh, look at this. This guy shows up. Got the last bucket. Nice. All right, we got to turn this thing on. Where's my buttons? There we go. Let's get inside the gold room here. Holy cows. We got 28,000 liters of concentrate in this thing. Let's activate this thing and let this thing run, and we'll be getting some gold in no time. All right, let's shut this thing off. No need for that to be running. We could go run some more concentrate.
Yeah, you got some swamp there you're putting your back end through. You might get her stuck.
Oh boy.
You see, this thing is a monster truck. It'll drive through anything.
Yeah, that's the famous last words of most people.
Yeah, I was about to say, it is a rental. You bought the extended insurance, right, Zoomer?
I didn't buy any insurance. The dealership just gave me the keys.
Uh-huh. Hey, but, yeah. You're getting charged double rate on insurance, casual.
Well, I guess it is what it is. There isn't too much more of this pay dirt to get moved into this thing. The dealership, it is getting closer to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that dealership should be coming fairly shortly with the that wash plant. Uh-oh. Something might be going on with this trommel. What has happened? Ah, we are full. We cannot produce anymore. We gotta get these coarse tailings removed. Otherwise, we're not gonna be making any concentrate.
Gross are running real low on pay dirt. We've actually processed most of it.
Well, that's a good thing, because the other one only takes that regular dirt. That's going to be a plus. We got a lot of dirt to be processing through this thing yet, because that thing's full. All right, we got to go meet the truck driver. He's got the trommel at the edge of the claim. So let's go take a look.
All right.
And see what we got going on there. Holy cows for the amount of gold we got in there. Sheesh. Dom, would you take a look at that? Holy smokes.
I can count higher than 10. That's more than 10, so...
Dang.
Nice.
All right. Well, hopefully we don't have to take out this stinking loan to get anything paid off. All right. Looks like... Oh, man. That thing is bigger than it looks, don't it? All right, well, let's head down here. I think we can get him to... Yeah, I think we can get him to come down this lane, but let's go talk to him and see what his thoughts are. Oh, hey, Zoom. Did you talk
howdy.
Did you talk to this guy yet?
Well, I drove it here, so yeah.
Oh, they let you drive this thing too? Holy cows.
I got back to just take this one, and I was like, why? What is that big fancy thing? He said, just drive it, so I did.
All right, well, I think we got some room down there. If you just follow us back down the lane, Zoom, I think we can probably get you unhooked and pulled around, and we should be able to hopefully unload that stuff with what we got. So Hey, Zoomer, why don't you just scoot over further so that way we get a little bit away from that? Because I think we're going to have to probably push that thing off, maybe with even the excavator, and maybe use that front loader and try to get that thing weaseled off of there. But once you drop that thing down in there...
Oh, he said to use the dozer at the dealership.
Well, yeah, we could use the dozer as well. All right, well, let's get that thing unhooked, and let's try to get that thing off of there. All right, so I'm thinking we're still going to need the... We'll probably still need the excavator to kind of push it off of that thing, and then we can use the dozer. Somebody want to run that excavator or the dozer?
Do we want to take it off the flatbed right now, or do we want to prepare a spot for it?
Oh yeah, we should yeah. Let's prepare a pad.
What's the game plan?
Well, I know with that being a lot taller and the front loader, gonna have some troubles reaching it. So I think if we can kind of set it relatively close to this same area, I think we'd be in business. We get it down low enough that it can kind of still shoot off the tailings down towards the riverside, but we'd be yet close enough to this that we could process some more of this pay dirt if we ever ran into some different stuff. So I think general area about where you're standing, we could level that off and maybe push some more dirt to make ourselves kind of the same kind of concept with the bridge or with the ramp right here and be able to dump into it. So I think this might be the best spot. Let's get everything set up and we'll start getting that to work.
Well, maybe once that's all done, we can back the truck down here, deliver this thing right on site, and then build a access ramp for the device itself. For operation.
We can get a little bit more room back here, and hopefully we can get that truck just pulled right. Maybe we can hook everything back up. Pull that semi back right straight down here.
There's our man Zoomer. There he is.
All right.
I'll get this cat kind of out of the way.
There's that. Get some of this dirt moved. There we go. I think that this will work. This should work right here. Don't you guys think? Got ourselves a nice little spot that we can get the loader up underneath, and we can start dumping thing over the edge of the pile here.
Yeah, basically right here. Then build up like you did before with the small trommel access ramp, and basically just got to get Zoomer to back the truck through this mire of mud, and we're good. Or we could have him drive straight down in through. Have him drive straight on, hook right here, get the thing slid off of there, moved out of the way, hook back up, and you can back that thing right out. Oh, that could be an option too.
All right, you ready?
Don't forget to strap that thing down so we don't tip it over. Perfect.
Got it strapped down.
Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we're good. I think he's got it. Oh boy, he's overshooting. Where's he going? You gotta go to the left, Zoomer. You gotta go to the left. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's stuck.
Where should I stop?
Well, what do you mean where you should stop? I think you're already stopped.
I'm stuck now.
You see, the road was over here. You went right through the muddy section that we were talking about.
Well, I thought we were just going to be able to push it straight up forward because...
Oh, Zoomer.
Off the trailer.
Well, this is why you in real life are a desk job kind of guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you did say you could give it a little push with the D6.
All right, well, let's
it's
go.
A rental.
Let's go give this thing
a little push.
let's go give this guy a little push. We'll send him back with the trailer back to the dealership. All right, stop moving. All right, let's give this guy a little push. Heading down straight. Here we go.
Just enough lift. Look at that. Like a glove.
Oh, boy.
Hard right. Oh, yeah. Well,
there we go. This guy still going?
I suppose he could drop it right there, actually. And if he backs up a little bit, and we can slide it off, yeah.
All right. There
That's
you
what
go.
I was
All right, let me go.
I'm a genius.
Let me go. All right. Well, we just won't tell the dealership. Let me grab this excavator. I wonder if we can't just kind of push it off from the back a little bit easier with this reach.
How about maybe some old school might be the solution?
Ooh, some old
Little
school.
75-year-old
yeah.
diesel engine will fit right on back there.
Well, let's go. Let's give it a try. What's that saying? Give it the old college try?
This thing never went to college.
Oh,
At
gentlemen,
most,
hold
it
on. I
went to the
forgot to
back
unstrap
six.
it.
Hold on. We got to unstrap. I got it, Zoom.
Oh, we may be. No, I was misunderstanding the situation. I don't think I'll be able to walk this up there after all, but we'll try.
Not quite sure we're going to get it. I think we might need the excavator up there. Yep. Kind of afraid that that's what's going to be needed. All right, let me go grab that excavator. That way we can just push that baby right off of there.
You never seen how these things work?
Oh, there we go. Look at that guy. Oh. All right, let's go help him out. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Don't break the machine.
We're not going to break it. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, this is what happens.
6 is left.
This is what happens when you get a bunch of unknown miners out here just trying to do their job. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can sneak around where that D6 is at. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is the old college try. Just do it until it fails. And fail again, and then try again, right?
Don't forget, you need to get the trailer back to the dealer in one piece.
Yeah, well, we'll just tell them that you drove it off the side of the road slightly
No, you did it.
into some mud. Uh-oh. Now my excavator's stuck in there. All right, well.
I can try pushing it from this side.
Hold on a second. I got an idea.
It's just got a push bar.
I'm sure this will go well. Work well. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
this. We got this.
Worst comes to worst, just push the trailer out from underneath, right?
I'm sure this is covered by insurance. There's definitely not going to be any deductibles involved.
No, we'll be good. We'll eventually get that thing up out of the way. All right, while those guys are working on that, let's finish getting this thing kind of pushed up out of the way. All right, let's get this thing pushed into its last final little resting place here. Dom, how's that looking?
Angle looks good. Well, she's parallel along the line, so we'll have a nice straight road to tie up to her, and should be enough room between her and the old machine, so they shouldn't interfere when we set them up.
Perfect. All right, well, let me get this thing out of the way so then we can get all the other stuff unloaded and set up. All right, well, this looks like it's about ready to rock and roll. All we need to do left is maybe we should just grab the Takeuchi, the skid loader, and kind of build this ramp out and get ourselves a spot where we can start loading up some of this dirt. Let me get these D6 out of the way. And if somebody wants to hop into the excavator, and we can sling the rest of that pay dirt into that other machine, and I can get the Takeuchi going and start leveling off some of this ground. All right, let's get this ramp built. That way we can start slinging some of this, moving some of this dirt that we have in this general direction to start building ourselves some more wealth. Boy, it is getting kind of dark out here, so hopefully we can get this thing set up, finished off, around the town. Hopefully the market's still open. That's going to be the other thing. Oh boy. Hey, do you guys want to go load up that gold onto the back of the truck? Then we can make a trip into town, get that sucker sold.
Yeah, we could do that, and if it's got to be there sooner than later, we can use my truck. It's got twin turbo diesel injection.
Ooh. Well, as long as it gets us there quicker. All right, let's come down here. Let's get the rest of this concentrate done. Put onto the truck. Get that through the plant
The Yukon
before we...
Market right next to the Whiskey Beaver.
Just down the street. Yep.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. How many loads? Whoa, where am I going? How many jars of gold do we got so far in there?
I believe this is number 23 I'm picking up.
Holy cows. 23 jars of gold?
Another one just dropped.
Holy cows. Well, we should have a couple
24.
more.
7.
And I got 28 jars of gold. Holy cows. All right.
Nice.
You guys strap that baby in. I'll follow you in with the truck. All right, we're taking all 28 jars of gold into the get sold. We're going to see what kind of payday we just came out with. I bet you this thing's going to be huge. We'll be able to finally be able to pay off our debt to the, hopefully our debt to the dealership, and maybe have a little extra spare cash to float around, and maybe even pay off the rest of the debt that we have for that excavator that we are leasing, along with the front loader that's like $65,000. Telling you, boy, he is. We got to keep an eye on him. We just met him and we just loaded up 28 jars of gold in the back of his truck. So we're going to follow him. Who knows where he's heading off to? We're pulling up to the farmer's market. Let's get this payday, figure out what we got. Dom, you want to pull that thing up here and we'll just start unloading that sucker?
Sounds like a plan.
I'll wash from here since my fingers are broken.
Perfect. Can you drop that tailgate or no? And we just sold it all.
Nice.
Okay.
$137,000 we just sold. Holy cows, no big deal. We got that. So we're sitting at $250,000, which is basically right where we said that we needed, right? $250,000. The unfortunate part is that means we only got $1,900 left in the account if we took that and we spent it all. But I think we could do it. I think we can still operate this mine. What do you guys think? With $1,900.
We still got piles of dirt to process and a new trouble to do it with. It's just cash waiting to happen now that there's no debt.
All right, guys, this is going to wrap this one up. The next episode is already up for members. They get 24 hours early. So if you like staying a step ahead of the series, you can check that out down below. Either way, I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.